pants off, guys?
So sweet.
My husband shot the game plan with him many years ago. And so I met Morris back then, and then when he signed on for the show, I was so excited because he brings such a levity to it, and such charm and wit, and he's such a great added bonus to the cast. So, hi. What I said.
So you get to kind of run the gamut in the pilot. You get to be in this very commanding managerial role.
Yeah.
You get to have like a physical action kind of stuff, and then you also get to do like
This is true. It seems mandatory for me for some reason when I get a role now that happens. But, one of the things about this show is not only are they taking really kind of difficult, interesting storylines and weaving it into this great mythology, we also want to have fun while we're making it. You know what I'm saying? And they want to make it a little bit splash and give it a little bit of popcorn. So this isn't just some dark, edgy show. It's fun to watch also, and I think that's a great example.
what was the biggest, the most fun moment
In the series, I love episode 1, where we go undercover with the Russian mob, and that to me is really just a fun episode. You get to see Crystal when she's on her toes make the decisions that she needs to make. You get to see her break a little bit and the emotional toll it takes when someone that she cares about gets hurt, and how you deal with that. And then later in the season, a couple episodes more in, you see how she deals with the pressures of the work and how she finds her release. And those are the things that are interesting to me. And I'll sit in the boardroom and I'll sit in there and I'll tell the story, I'll give the exposition and further it along. That's part of, I feel like I get paid for that. I don't get paid for the fun stuff where I get to go and shoot a block and take out the bad guys.
It feels like a lot of characters and female characters in power positions are a little flat when they first are introduced. It seems like it's quite the opposite here, which is a fully person who has to have.
That's so nice that you say that. I hope so. I was just saying, I think that with writers and with the studio, their priority is to make sure the story connects. As an actor, it's my job to make sure that the characters are fully fleshed out, that you see the nuances, that if it's been an episode or two where, it's becoming a little too placid, if that's the right word, then I need to make a call and I need to shake it up. And I think it's a constant struggle to make sure everyone's voice is heard. And I think that David did a really great job this season of finding a way to really show kind of a personal relationship with Crystal that was very illuminating, and that's one with her father that you see later on, and just the relationship with him, and you see her kind of revert into more of a childish moment, and she's such an empowered woman that to see her like that is probably going to be a little uncomfortable. It's always it's a fight and a strong desire of mine to always show the emotional toll that this kind of work takes.
How trustworthy is
Not very. Not very. I don't think she really trusts anyone. No. She doesn't have children. She chose not to have a family. And that to me, it just says a lot to me about the character. And, I live a very normal life at home with my son, with my husband. I cook. I drop him off at preschool when I'm not working. I'm a very hands-on mom. And when I go to work, I get to almost play this character who doesn't have to worry about the consequences of her actions, because it's only her to deal with. In the darkness of the night, it's her that's dealing with herself. Where as a mother, I now feel like my choices are not only